All right, so let's take just a couple seconds and talk about the order of sale. You will see auctioneers say, hey, this is going to be the order of today's sale. What do we mean by that? So if we have one asset, or if we're selling a single family residence and there's only one house that we're selling, it's not too hard to figure out. However, from time to time, we may have personal property that we sell in connection with the personal property and or the real property, which is the residence. So we list a order of sale. Simply, we're going to tell you how we're going to sell the property. We're going to sell the personal property starting at 10 a.m. and we're going to sell it piece by piece. Log on to the internet because you can also bid there. But come 12 o'clock, we will sell the real estate. So be prepared. That is the order of sale. So if you're a purchaser and you're not really interested in the items that's going to be sold inside the house or the business liquidation, but you are interested in the real estate, that means that you may not have to come to the live auction or on site at 10 a.m. Maybe you can wait till 11, 11:15, 11:30 or whatnot to be prepared to bid on the real estate. Be there a little bit early, check it out, make sure your inspections are done prior to all of this. Now, there's a couple of other instances where we really announce what the order of sale is. What if we have multiple pieces of real property? I've done what we call multi-property auctions where that we have 10, 12, 15 properties that may be needing to be liquidated by an institution, or we've done multi-property sales where a number of consignors or real estate owners actually have like-kind, or sometimes they're not so like-kind properties, but they want to sell at a specific period of time. So we will identify what the order of sale may be. And we're going to say, hey, we're going to sell the house down on 123 Anywhere Avenue, and then we're going to proceed with the 25 acres of land out in county location such and such, and then we're going to move right on down the line. In the online bidding process, it's pretty easy because you're going to see lot numbers, lot number 1, lot number 2, lot number 3, but be reminded that the auctioneer has the authority to change the order of sale at any time. You also need to remember that the seller has this complete control. They may remove an item from sale at any time. In other words, a sale may happen prior to the bid date or prior to the final auction date. And what does that mean? That we have, let's just say that 10 properties that we're going to be selling, and lot number 8 is scheduled to be sold, but someone makes an offer, the seller really likes it, they can't turn down that offer, so the buyer has already bought that piece of property, so it's going to be removed from the order of sale. So pay attention to the order of sale. If it's an online sale, it should speak for itself. If it is a live auction with a simulcast, the auctioneer is going to make the announcements of what property is being sold at the specific time. Now, if there's personal property involved, the auctioneer will also let you know how the personal property is going to be sold piece by piece in groups at high bidder's choice. Now that brings me to the last point in selling land, and we call that multi-parcel. Multi-parcel has an order of sale as well. You will hear true multi-par. You will hear the auctioneer say, this is a true multi-par sale, which means that you have 10 tracts of land and that you're going to bid on tracts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right in order. The auctioneer will announce that you can then make offers on combinations, and ultimately you can buy the tract as a whole. Now there's another term that the order of sale may say that you are purchasing this piece of property at high bidder's choice. That means if you're the high bidder, commonly this is done on a per acre basis. So when you're the high bidder, let's just say you bid $5,000 an acre and there's 100 acres in this parcel, but we have it split up in 10 tracts. You are the high bidder, and now you get to choose which tract or number of tracts that you want to pick at $5,000 an acre, and this is the rule, so you got to pay attention real close. You're the high bidder, you can take tract number 4 if you want, or number 7, or you can take a combination of 4, 5, 6, and 7. But this is the mistake that people make when they do not bid in a multi-parcel auction. They sit back and they say, we're going to see what happens on the next round of bidding because it may get cheaper. This is what happens, and I've seen this happen over half the time in the last 20 years I've been selling land at auction. We hit a number, and the high bidder says, I take it all. Well, the old saying is, stick a fork in her because it's done. The auction is over. So if you're coming to an auction and you're going to bid online, or if you're going to bid live, or if you're going to bid simulcast, and you want to track a land, you want to make that bid, you want to get your offer in, pay attention to the order of sale. Listen to the auctioneer on how the sale is going to be conducted. It's vitally important. If you go out to your truck and you say, well, I got 10 or 15 minutes before these other tracks come up, well, you may not be in a position to buy. Check out the order of sale, listen to the auctioneer, ask really, really good questions, ask crazy questions. We don't care, because we want you to understand when you're bidding, you're buying, you're making offers, we want to take your offer, we want to get that seller to say yes, 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 so I can say sold, sold, sold.